I have 6 daughters, and my daughters grew up way faster than I thought they would. And I found myself at home alone with the dog. I was miserable.
Hey everybody, today I'm going to sit down with Randy. He's in a 40-year age gap relationship. He also has 6 daughters and 20 plus grandkids back in the US, and we're going to talk about the acceptance of his new lifestyle with his family back in the US. And he's going home for a visit, and he sold everything to live here in the Philippines. So let's sit down with Randy. I hope you enjoy the interview. But was there anything you miss about America while you're here in Dumaguete? When I first came here, I missed the double cheeseburger from Wendy's. That was the double.
Man,
that
you had to mention that.
That was,
God,
that was
I
the
forgot
big
all
thing.
about that.
Yeah, that's my biggest miss.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of the food, yes. I mean, I've literally had a very hard time finding beef.
When you first get here, yes.
Yes, their
it's
beef just does not taste like our beef. I'm thinking it might be Carabao. I don't know.
You don't miss the life back home. 65-year-old retired life, rocking chair on the porch.
I don't. I'm telling you why. I have 6 daughters, and my daughters grew up way faster than I thought they would. And I found myself at home alone with the dog. My daughters are the ones that said, Dad, you need to get on a dating site. Try that. See what happens. And I did. You know, I got on a dating site that was very good. I did spend a little bit of money doing it. And I met Ressa. And it's been great ever since.
A lot of people talk about family, you know, when you come to the Philippines and you meet somebody, the family, as long as you're happy, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely. I mean, I talked to my daughter just last night, one of my daughters, and they love Ressa. I have a granddaughter, and this is not something I'm trying to brag about, but just an example. I have a granddaughter that is older than Ressa. And that is not an issue with my daughters, as long as I'm happy, because I could not find happiness back in the States. I'm divorced 3 times over. I have 6 daughters, and when they grew up and I'm sitting alone, I'm miserable. I was miserable. And, you know, I don't know what other people think, but I'm telling you what, she brought life back into me.
Now, Ressa, we'll clear the air here before everybody's imagination runs wild. How old is she?
Ressa's 29.
29, coming 30.
And I'm 68. So
39-year age gap, almost 40, we can
Yes.
call that. And I say you got to embrace the age gaps nowadays. And you've worked your entire life, you raised a family.
Whole life.
You raised a good family, and now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
The one part that that doesn't make you happy is the fact that you're enjoying, because I enjoy every day here in the Philippines. This is no joke. The only part is I can't be doing it with my kids, who are 10,000 miles away. In fact, my grandson's birthday was yesterday. He turned 4. And, you know, he woke his mother up at 6:30 in the morning, U.S. time, 6:30 in the evening here in the Philippines, and he said, "Mom, can we call Papa? It's my birthday. I want him to say happy birthday." And that's how it is. But they don't resent me for that. They want me to be happy, and if this is what makes me happy.
Now, is there anything materialistic you miss about the U.S.?
No.
To hear services, anything of that nature?
No.
Have you found
I'm telling you that is one of the biggest reasons that I think I love it so much here in the Philippines. You don't have all this materialistic stuff going on. No one is trying to keep up with the Joneses.
They're
only trying to exist and live and be happy. And that's what I want.
Everybody tries, you got to live within your means. And everybody's means are different. You know, you're going to have people who are much wealthier than us and much poorer than us, but you try to live within your means.
Mike, you know, and growing up, when you were 16 years old, you had to have the best car, you know, you had to have the best exhaust, you had to have all this because the buddy that you go to school with, he's got this, his dad got this, that, and the other thing, and you fought like crazy. Then when you got in your 30s, you had to have the best house because your neighbor, you know, he's a good friend of yours, but he just, oh my God, he just got an air conditioning system. Holy shit, he's got solar panels. I got to have those. Oh, I mean, this is what we spend our life doing, is trying to keep up with everyone else, or you have everyone else trying to keep up with you.
Yeah. There are other issues going back. You know, we've had friends that go back to renew a driver's license, to, you know, passport problem.
I have to go back. I've got obligations that I promised prior to moving here. I have 6 daughters there as well. I have 20 grandchildren.
20 grandchildren.
So, you know, I promised them I would come back and visit every so often. So
is there something that you're going to do back home that you recommend that all people come to the Philippines take care of first?
I brought my medical records with me, which is something I recommend to everyone. Get a copy of your medical records.
Yes.
Also your prescriptions. Get copies of them, 3-4 copies, and bring that with you so that you can address the issue when you get here with Philippine doctors.
That's something I always talk about, that safety net. When people decide they're going to leave the U.S., you're giving up that cheap prescription.
Exactly.
And, you know, the doctor visit. Have you thought of Guam as a place to go? Because you have Part A and B, right?
Yes.
Have you thought of Guam as a place to go, shorter flights?
I did not even think about that until you, I should add, mentioned that to me, which is a very good option, because it's just a certain amount for the airfare round trip, maybe a hotel stay or something overnight, whatever the case. But it sure beats flying all the way back to the United States for 4 months.
Yeah, that's a long flight. Now,
my other option
was your daughter,
that we
right?
talked about was I have, you know, like I said, 6 daughters. My daughter suggests that she go and pick up my prescriptions and then just DHL or UPS them here to me in the Philippines, which is another option.
Guys, if you want to know more about Randy, check out Paul's channel. He did an interview with Randy and his significant other. I'll leave a link to that down below. And Randy also has his own YouTube channel, Randy's Philippine Journey.
Yes, sir.
And I'll leave a link down below for that. Is there anything you want to share with the audience before we go about you or your channel?
You know, I started the channel back in Florida in November. And you know, like Mike says, a lot of people start channels because we need to make money. That's what they want to do. I'm not objecting to that at all. But the reason that I wanted to do this was to give. That's it. I would like to make money, yes. If the channel would help me financially, maybe live where I'm at, whatever. I don't have a big budget anyway. But the main reason for my channel, Randy's Philippines Journey, is to gather donations, whatever we can do, to give out rice, water, you know, anything, flip-flops, umbrellas. In fact, this Saturday, tomorrow, as a matter of fact, we're going to Pamplona to give out rice. We have, I don't know, 200 kilo of rice that we divided up into bags and so on and so forth. And we're going to go there and give them to the people that are working in the sugarcane fields. That's what Russ and I enjoy doing. That's what we want to do. And like I said, if the channel makes money where it can help us financially, okay. But our main goal for my channel is to try and help the less fortunate.
Check out Randy's interview on Paul Old Dog's channel, and also check out Randy's videos. And thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.